So I started now. Hopefully, as always, you can hear me. If yes, give me thumbs up, please, so that I know that everything is working. So, yeah, beautiful. So before I checked the internet connection and it was really good. So hopefully it's also fine yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm switching in the light here, so maybe it's then better. Okay, now I think you can see me a bit better. Hopefully, I'm not sure about it because here is the light from outside. Okay, now I see thumbs up. It's working very good. So hopefully that the light is also fine because as you can see here, sure it's not the best for the live session, but I think that's fine. Hi everybody, hi. So hello. So nice to see you again. It's now a long time that you have heard something from my side. Sorry for that, guys, because I had no time for making the live session because I had the exam from med school and also another exam from sport science school. And now, as you have read, we had my granny passed away last week, and because of that, it was not possible for me to make some videos, something like that, because she also lived with us. So that was the reason because why so, no name kiss for you. Hola Mexico, Mexico, gracias. Mein Beileid, vielen Dank, Sebastian. Ja, es war jetzt keine einfache Zeit, aber eben die Oma hat es immer total mögen, danach meine Sachen zu verkosten. Sie hat gesagt, ich backe heute für die Oma, für uns alle. Jetzt muss es halt mein Papa essen und meine Mama und Bekannte von mir. Ja, so as I told you, now everybody else has to eat because my granny loved to eat all the things from which I made, especially at the end. But we didn't expect it, so it was a surprise for us. So that was the reason why I was offline for many days now. But I'm back. Yeah. So, and I thought we can talk a bit, we can make questions all like that, And I'm gonna make zucchini cake today. Okay, that was not reconnecting. I hope everything is working. I'm live again because before I really checked it and it was really good, the connection. So please let me know if you can't see me or hear me good. Vielen Dank, Jürgen. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Oh, thank you so much for all your nice messages. Oh, thank you so much, Lucas Legakis. Thank you very much. Thank you for your nice words. So, now, ja, hallo Karl, dich habe ich auch schon vermisst. Aber wie gesagt, es war jetzt nicht so einfach die letzten Tage. Ist immer noch nicht einfach. Aber es wird hoffentlich wieder besser werden. Und ein bisschen Abwechslung schadet ja wohl bekanntlich nie. Ja. Hat das Internet wieder Probleme? Ich hoffe nicht, Sebastian. Davor, also es ist kein Unwetter draußen. Ich habe es davor gecheckt. Ich habe bestes Internet gehabt. Keine Ahnung, was mit dem Zeug los ist. Tut mir voll leid. So if you have any problems with internet, sorry guys for that. It's not my fault. I checked it before. So now, so this shirt, as I told you already before, is not the best one, but I didn't check it. So we're gonna start with our zucchini cake because guys, I love baking. Also my granny loved to bake. When she was fit at the end, unfortunately was not that fit, so I baked hers always. So we're gonna start this one and the zucchini. So first we're gonna cut it and they look fine, so I'm gonna only cutting the end, and I'm also leaving the green thing on the zucchini. I'm not sure it's the outside from the zucchini, yeah, because I like it and this has the most vitamins, and yeah, I like it. So first of all, I have to cut the end. after that, I'm gonna, so now I forgot to, because I have a list here with all the vocabs that I don't know. And I forgot to Google for the word for the, which I'm gonna make now with the zucchini. Because, yeah, we're gonna start with that, so there is no because. Vielen Dank, Jürgen. Hi, back from Indonesia. To Indonesia. Jürgen, bist du selbst Koch oder in deiner privaten? Heras, vielen Dank. So yeah, I want to go live much more often the next I hope you can hear me when I make the stuff here. I want to go live much more often the next days and weeks, and I have many plans with the YouTube channel, because also, so I didn't post something when it started with my granny, so it started last week on Tuesday. Since then I didn't post anything, only the post that you have seen it at. Why I'm not posting? And I have so many plans, and I've really seen that YouTube and social media is part of my life already, and I really love doing it, and I really missed it this week because it makes so much fun making videos. And also my granny was always, she loves to, on the theater, is it what word? I think yes. She loved playing in theater, and she was there since she was 85, something like that. Until then, she really was a player there, and so she always loved it, and she liked it when I made the videos, so I have to do it for her. So, im Bregenzer Spital, ja, dann komme ich ja vielleicht mal zu dir. Ich studiere ja Medizin. Und ich habe noch die ganzen praktischen Wochen. Also wenn einmal jemanden herumirren siehst, was aussieht wie ich, kannst du mir gerne nachfragen. What I'm making, Baron? I'm gonna make zucchini cake. I hope you like it. First of all, it's one of my most favorite cake in summer, because it's so easy to make, and it's so delicious. It's really good. It's lovely, delicious, you know. So, that I can read everything. So, hello back to Brazil. Oh, cool. Oh, it's always so cool to hear from where you're looking at and where you're from. I really love it. That's so interesting. I think there are guys here from India, right? And from Brazil and from USA, and I think maybe also some from Austria. If not, I'm from Austria, guys. And many of you already asked, I'm 31 years old. Yeah, maybe also some guys from Germany, maybe Kyle. And yeah, Italy, I don't know. Are there also guys from Italy here? So, I'm with the whole work. I can't see it. I'm making, so for all guys who are new here, we're gonna make zucchini cake. I hope you can see me. It's really not the best kitchen for making videos, but it's fine, it's an old one. So if you have many, the inside from the zucchini, so in Austria, in German, it's called Kerne. In English, I don't know, I forgot to Google the word. If you have many things inside from the zucchini, you know, the big seeds, yeah, then you can put them out. But as you can see here, you can see there is not much inside the zucchini. That's the reason why I'm gonna make the whole one. After I make it, I also will upload the recipe. It's right, sure, it's right. Du bekommst gerade Hunger? Ja, ist normal, oder? No, I didn't study ballet before when I was a child. I studied ballet when I was 5 years, something like that. I remember it, and I didn't want to continue with ballet because there was a man then who teach the young girls, and I remember it really that I said, no, ma'am, I don't want to go there because there's a man. That was the reason why I didn't continue with ballet, but it's a dream, and it's also on my to-do list to visit the ballet class because I think ballet is much easier for me than other dancing styles because I like to make everything with I have to think about the words, with the power and everything has to be clear, and I really love it. So I think that's easier for me to learn it in comparison to breakdance or something like that. And I also, guys, I tried breakdance for half a year, so that was heavy. That was so heavy. Ich spreche Deutsch, ja, ist meine Muttersprache. Hi Mike, hope you're fine. Deine Muttersprache ist Portugiesisch, schön. Ich war einmal in Portugal, in Lissabon zum Surfen, das war schön. Da möchte ich wieder hin. War zu meinem 25. Geburtstag, also vor 6 Jahren, in Costa de Caparica. Das war wirklich schön. Also jetzt muss ich aufpassen, nicht, dass ich blutige Hände bekomme. So now I have to take care because otherwise my hands are full of blood and I don't want there's blood inside. How many languages do I speak? Before I'm going to cook a zucchini cake. It's more baking than cooking. And how many languages do I speak? I speak German. German is my mother language. But I have a huge dialect, so German is not the... I think German is not the right word, so I'm going to say that because I have a huge dialect, but German is my mother language. But I'm able to speak beautiful German, but I'm not doing it. And I speak English, so I give my best to speak English as good as possible. And I have to start with watching some videos or movies English. I think it would improve my English a lot. And I'm able to speak in Spanish a little bit, so puedo hablar también un poco de español, pero solamente poquito. And I understand Italian. I learned it at school, but since I started with Spanish, I understand what you're going to tell me in Italian, but I answer it in Spanish, so yeah, don't judge me. Was kochst? Ich koche Zucchini-Kuchen. Germany is not my motherland. I'm from Austria. And you know, there's Germany, Austria, Italy, next to Switzerland. And yeah, because some guys are asking for if I'm German or not, but I'm not German because German and Austria are a bit different, but we have the same language. So now I have a pro tip for you. If you make something with pumpkins or zucchini or something like that, take a towel, a fresh one, and then put everything, as you can see here, and I hope you can see it, you have to put everything on the towel. So the whole zucchini. And here I have the, next on my right, I have the washing place. And now I can show you here, so because it doesn't matter. So I'm doing it in this way now, so you can see here. Then I have it here, and I'm going push everything. Can you see it? That's my pro tip for you, because when you don't do it, your cake is too wet. Yeah. And that's really not good for it. And you're wondering, oh my goodness, why am my cake so wet when you're ready? That's because of that. And that's with also with other things when you're making something. So you have to bring the water from the vegetables away. And it looks like that, and it also, as you can hear, it's strange, but yeah. Ob ich mir gewünscht hätte, dass Österreich Europameister wird? So the question was if my wish would be that Austria had won the European Championship in football, which is currently in Europe. So for all guys who don't know, we have currently the European Championship here. Schwierige Frage. Ich studiere ja Sport und habe eigentlich sehr viel zu tun mit Sport. Natürlich wäre es cool gewesen, also es war schon recht coole Stimmung da überall mit dem ganzen Fußball. Ich muss sagen, ich persönlich bin jetzt nicht der größte Fußballfan, also das ist jetzt nicht so mein Sportart, aber natürlich, gell, also man wünscht es mal immer natürlich den eigenen Leuten, ist ja klar. Aber sie haben sehr gut gespielt, haben ihr Bestes gegeben. Leider nicht geklappt, vielleicht klappt es beim nächsten Mal. Sie werden auf jeden Fall immer besser, sie waren früher nicht so gut. Habe ich gesagt, vielleicht beim nächsten Mal, aber wäre natürlich cool gewesen. Aber jetzt drücke ich ganz fest die Daumen für Spanien. So, you can, as you can see, that's, I think you can't see it, but it doesn't matter, there's only the water from the zucchini. You can put this away, so that's now away. I wash it out. So, and then I can have a fresh bowl. So, now we can put the zucchini inside the bowl. So, as you see, I need much longer as I should be, or as it normally takes. But I love to speak with you, so yeah. So, oh, Donato, thank you very much. Yeah, as you have seen, I had my granny passed away. That was the reason why I was not online for a long time now. But thank you very much. I also miss you guys because I told also my mom, you guys are now really you've become a big family to me because I see all your comments every day and I really love to hear from you, and I also know a bit personal stuff from you, and it's really nice to see, and you wrote me such nice messages all for my loves, and thank you very much for that. So yeah, you are my big family now. Ja. Na, Sebastian leider auch. Ich habe ihn gar nicht mehr so mitverfolgt, aber leider, gell? So, favorite songs or singers? Orlando, my favorite songs. I love Latin songs. I really like Luis Fonsi with Despacito. I love that song. Yeah, Latin. Also country, but I also like the old songs. But I really can't tell you which can't tell you that I only like Latin songs like that. I really like many. I also like David Guetta a lot. So it's really hard to say what I like, but so there are in every genre there is a song that I like. So it's hard to tell you. So what I'm cooking, I'm making zucchini cake. So yeah, I speak German. Yeah. Favorite country singer? I don't have a favorite country singer. I was, as you know, the country music was a long and a huge part of my life because I was a Western rider for many years, and at every competition, at every horse exhibition, there were only country music, and I really loved it. Keith Urban, I really like Keith Urban, but I also like the Dixie Chicks. So I really like the songs from the girls. Yeah. So next one, I have to present them a bit. So we need 3 eggs. Maybe this time without accident. I don't know if you remember, but last time the eggs were everywhere but not in the bowl. So I'm going to give my best that the egg is in the bowl. So egg 1, egg 2. I have to look if little Findus is here. My little baby. So for all of you, Findus is our cat here in the house, and he's the best. You know Findus. He's the emotional support animal. He always gives emotional support to everyone. It doesn't matter what was the reason, but now he really also needs some board due to the loss. So, ja. So, Miss Kottli, ich mache hier Zucchini-Kuchen. Oh, Stefan, vielen Dank. Oh, thank you very much. Amal El Baku, thank you very much. So, Rital, happy birthday. I hope I said Rita right. So, zucchini going, yeah. So favorite color. Guess what's my favorite color, guys? So that's now something for you. My favorite color. Guess and write it in the comment. I think there are. So I need this one. I forgot it to prepare it before, but it's here. So because we need sugar now. My favorite color, green. Green is good. Green is good, especially light green. I have to show you. Do you know chaps? In Western riding, we always wear chaps. There is the jean and the chaps. Yeah, that's the second thing. It's made out of leather, and I had light green chaps. Normally you have black and white on with that. My chaps were light green. Pink, Terry. Yes, all right. You're so right. It's pink and glitter and all things like that. But I have to say, I love. My room is pink. My room is completely in pink, and also my silk, so for acrobatic, is pink. And as you can see, my trousers here are pink. But I also love red. My car is blue. So my car is blue, and I also like blue things. So it's really hard to say. But I really would say, if I would be in a game show and somebody would get it, I have to say my favorite color, it's pink. So we need sugar, lot of it. That's the reason why we have to make a lot of sport, because we need a lot of sugar. How it clicks now. But I also made sport today because I needed it for coming a bit down, for calm down and everything. So that was good part of it. Now we need vanilla sugar for the special taste. So Lucas, because many of you asked me already, no, I'm not single. I have a boyfriend, but he's a bit shy. That's the reason why I'm here and why I'm always standing in front of the camera alone. But yeah, that's it. So I'm not alone. Yeah, I hope that was the right answer for you. So, but this makes no difference for me to show you here everything. So now we have to mix it, and today I'm gonna try to mix it with my hands. As you can see, there's acrobatic hands here. Yeah, for sure you can follow me. Ja, leck, da bekommst du einen Zuckerschock. Ja, Dean? Schon fast, aber das wäre der große Kuchen, also das könnte noch einen halben Kilometer dazu. Also der wird wirklich groß, dafür bekommst du noch keinen Zuckerschock. Kommt immer auf die Menge drauf an, was man isst. Und vor allem, wie viel man wieder verbrennt. Also ich mache hier ganz viel Sport selbst und da brauchst du immer schon ein bisschen Süßes. Besser selber gemacht, das wird. Das ist anstrengend. It's hard. So when you always mix with your mixer and not with your hand, then it's getting harder. What I told before is that this is gonna be a big cake. That's the reason why you also can add some sugar, because we need also a lot of flour. Oh yeah. So we also need a bit of salt, only a little bit. That's also dip from my side, so there's nothing. Have to use the other salt because I don't know why, but it's not working. So a little salt, always in every cake. That's really important. So the last history. Grüße zurück nach Brasilien. Sí, puedo hablar en español un poquito, pero solamente un poquito. Hago siempre mis lecciones en Duolingo todos los días, o cada día, para mejorar el idioma de español. Y quiero un sueño grande de mí es hablar español muy bien. Sí. Pero porque me gusta muchísimo este idioma. So, por todos aquí me encanta España también. Y yeah, so that was my Spanish now. I gave my best for saying what I know. So, way to go, yeah. Some made zucchini cake. Byron, you're so right. You are so right. You have never had zucchini cake? You have to try it. It's really delicious. That's very soft. My dad loves it. So my dad really he loves everything what I'm making. So, but he loves the zucchini cake too. So tomorrow I really have to only cut him a small piece, because otherwise he would eat so lot of it. He can, but he shouldn't too. So because otherwise he's getting too big, and that's not good for him. But one piece is fine. So I need the next bowl, and now we're gonna prepare the flour, and therefore we need more than 500 grams on flour. So at the end I will upload the recipe if you're interested in making it, because it's so easy. It's really easy and it's so good. So 420 grams of flour. And then we need baking powder. I'm from Austria. Terry, my granny, I can't remember if my granny made zucchini cake. I think yes, but I think many years ago. She always made the apple strudel, and she made cookies, and she was not baking granny, as you know that every weekend is a cake here. She cooked a lot. She cooked every day. And as I told you, it was the apple strudel, and these are the things I remember. She made it really often, but not the zucchini cake, because then I started with making all the things. Yeah, so. Attentive left, yeah. It's not strange. It's so good. It's really good. It's really delicious. You can trust me. So now we have the flour. Sorry for that. That was me. And there was the as you can see here. Now we need nuts. I'm going to use walnuts. Yeah, I have the vocals here. I'm going to use walnuts, but you also can use almonds or hazelnuts or something like that. I am allergic, yeah, against hazelnuts. That's the reason why I'm not using them. But you can use whatever nuts you want. So, is it working now? Yeah. Love you. Thank you so much. That's great. No, that was not a good noise, but that was because of that was my fault here. Sorry for that. So we need 100 grams of nuts. Nuts. And then I'm looking if it's working to mix it by hand. Because I'm really not sure about it, if it's working when I mix it by hand. I've never tried it only by hand, but I will try it, because the mixer is so loud on the live sessions that I decided to mix it today by hand. So I'm gonna do my best. It's a good workout, I think. I live in Austria. Ob ich Mozartkugeln mag? Ja, ich mag Süßes. Ist gut. Mag ich gern. So. Mozartkugeln sind ja sehr bekannt in Salzburg, bei uns generell mit Mozart. Ich bin ja aus Tirol, also das nächste Bundesland neben Salzburg. Da sind die bei uns lustigerweise echt nicht, die haben bei uns nicht so einen Stellenwert hier in Tirol. Ja. Aber ich mag sie. So. Austin, yeah. I had horses for many years. I rode for more than 20 years. And since 2018, I sold everything. But I love horses, and I had my own horses, yeah, for many years. And this t-shirt doesn't work. So that's right. So, hi, back to Italy. If I have any pets, Norman, for sure. You don't know my Findus? My little Findus. Findus is also part of this channel. Last time only a little bit, but Findus is the heart of this house. Maybe he is down here at the window, then I will show you. We love him so much. He is really, yeah, the heart here, and he is so good. He's so good. The English. Oh, thank you so much, Summer Vibes. And you have a good name. Summer Vibes, a cool name. So now we're gonna put the egg mixture to the flour mixture, and then we have to mix it up. Yeah, to mix up everything. We're mixing some oil then, because I make it with oil, not with butter. I always use oil when I make zucchini cake. With personally, it's a bit better. This butter is not tasting good with zucchini cake. So sorry guys for that, but I have to, we need everything, not only half of it. That's always the thing that I don't like when I see some cooking videos, something like that. They always using only half of the bowl, and then they do it away. Yeah, it's because of the video. But we are using everything here. I learned it from my mom and from my granny that we have to use everything until the last thing in the bowl. So now we have everything out of it. Perfect. And now we can mix it up. I think I also have to start the oven so that the oven is gonna be warm afterwards. So we need this one with 180 degrees. So, and now now a bit flour went out after bowl. Go Findus, yeah. Grazie Diego, grazie. So it's ready. So is it? I think I broke it. So I have to fix it. But I'm not sure if I can mix it up by hand. Oh my goodness. I'm really not sure about it. But if not, I mix it up with my hands. I think I'm gonna make it now. Have to wash my hands here. So guys, we are working with a lot of hygiene here. Because last time they said that I didn't wash my hands long enough. But for not making a lot of noise, I'm making it with my hands, but before I have to wash it here. So you can hear the water here. So we also have a towel here. which is fresh. Now I'm gonna mix it up by hands. Because as you know, I really normally use the mixer, but the mixer is too loud for the live session, so then it's a hand job, right? So it's always when you don't have the wet things here in the teig, what's the word for teig? In the, I don't know, in the bowl, then it's pretty hard to mix it up. So, I have to read something. Oh, so. Dean, ich komme aus Österreich, aus Tirol. Ja, da wo die Berge sind. Ich habe total ein cooles Video geplant heuer mit den Bergen. Das eher mal ein bisschen mal Identität ist ganz auch schwierig zu sagen, weil in was identifiziert man sich denn? Aber das hätte ich geplant für heuer, das werde ich heuer noch machen. Hat sich jetzt alles ein bisschen zurückverschoben. Ungeplant. So. That's really hard because that's normally not a toe, right? Which we have to work with the hands with. But for you guys, I make everything. Oh my goodness, now I lost. Oh. You have to make it normally with the mixer, not with hands. But as I told you already, that would be too loud. Last time I made it with, attentive left, unfortunately, and that's the first live session. It was last Friday, and since last week I didn't post anything due to that fact, because before she was in hospital for some days and we thought that everything is going to be fine again, and suddenly they told us they can't do anything for her because nothing worked anymore. The lungs, the kidneys, pancreas, nothing worked anymore, and due to that she died. But she always loved baking and everything, and the last word that she said to my mom, because I was also here, but the last word she said to my mom was she should smile and not cry. So, and we really have to do that. She always wanted that we are smiling and not crying. Yeah. So that was her last wish. So now it's getting beautiful here. So I think the next thing is getting hard with hands. I'm not sure how it's working. I have never done this with hands before, always with the mixer, but we try it out some. Because now we have to put a bit of cinnamon, zucchini, and oil inside the bowl. So for all of you, my hands are clean. I have to wash it, sorry for that. So, but we need this, yeah. So we're gonna wash it. You can see me here. I'm going to read everything. Oh, thank you so much, Diego. Thank you so much. So, also thank you so much, Steve. It's so nice to hear all the nice words from you guys. So now, as I told you, we need cinnamon as much as you want. So as you can see here, I'm gonna put like that. Then the zucchini, which we prepared before, thick. And now the oil. We need 250. That was the oven, that the oven is ready now. So we need 200, yeah, it's the right oil. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now the battery is out, I don't know, out too. What's working now? So we have to wait. Because this is 1 liter, 250 to, I think this is exactly 250 milligrams. So if it's not working, so now it's working. So I bet that this is 250 grams. I don't know it, so we have to look. So, and so for all of you guys who are saying that's too much, I didn't use any butter or something like that, and the cake is going to be big. Oh my goodness, I was wrong, but I missed it with 25 grams, so that was good. I said it's 250, but it was 225, but I have that's what I have here, only a little bit. So Lucas, no, I have never lived in other countries. I traveled a lot to other countries, but I've never lived there. Sorry, pardon me. Okay, maybe I have to make it by hands now. That's gonna be hard work. Oh my goodness. That sounds crazy, guys. It's like, you know, when you have something wet and oil, yeah. That's exactly how it sounds now. So, we have to mix everything up. It's like I'm feeling like a little child now. I always wanted to mix everything by hands when I was a child, and now I have the possibility, but only because I didn't want to use the mixer because of the noise. And now we have to look at the what's the word for teig in English, guys? You know it. Yeah. That the oil is going into the flour mixture, and for that we have to mix it up. I think my daddy will come today. He plays now cards with his friends. It's on every Thursday they play cards together, and he will come. I don't know when he will come. Did you bake something? Can I have something, please? Sure, you can have it. He's my biggest fan with the cakes. He loves everything what I'm making. Now we have a beautiful mixture here, as you can see. Oh, thank you very much, Roger. Thank you so much. No, the Cookie Monster is not behind me. I think you thought it's Findus here, but he's not here. Yeah, David, you really have to try it. It not only looks delicious, it is really delicious. It's only normally you really have to mix it with the mixer. I only make it by hands now, as I told you now 10 times, because it would be too loud. And I really looked at many recipes for cakes or also muffins or something like that, where I don't have to mix, but it's so heavy you can't find something. Then I thought I'm gonna mix it by hand. So, and with this thing, it's impossible. I think now I can mix it a bit with this, but before it was too heavy. So it looks pretty good and it smells good. So, tack. So my hands are clean, or were clean before, so doesn't matter. So, wash everything. So I'm here. Dean, ja, sehr gerne. Im Burgenland war ich nur einmal bei einem Turnier. Da waren wir in Wiener Neustadt. Dann sind wir noch ein bisschen weitergefahren danach. War schön. Burgenland, glaube ich, soll echt schön sein. Vor allem, ich habe da gesehen, da hat fast jeder einen Pool. Ich finde das voll cool. Bei uns hat fast kein Mensch einen Pool. Aus der Leiststein-Tiroler, das ist fürchterlich. So now I have to check at which, with which, where I put the cake in the big one or in the small one. I have to decide. Wo im Burgenland war, ich kann mich fast nicht, ich weiß das nicht mehr, das ist schon über 10 Jahre her, oder 15 Jahre her. Da war ich 16 und da waren wir auf der österreichischen Meisterschaft vom Reiten. Damals, by the way, also übrigens, gell, ich bin sogar bis zur Europameisterschaft gekommen mit Reiten. Also by the way, I also participated at European Championships with Western riding. Yeah, I'm very proud of that. Maybe I will come back, I don't know, in many years or 10 years. But a big dream, so now I really destroyed it, but sorry mom. I'm gonna buy a new one next time. A big dream would be to go to, do you know, in Texas you can make the farm or stable hopping, and there you can see all the famous stallion and all the horses, and that would be a big dream from my side to make this, and also to make with the tent, you know, to make a horse tour for many days. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I've never done this. I think it's hard for sitting, but that would be cool. Have you done this before in your life? That would be a dream. So, Neusiedlersee ist schön, ja. Neusiedlersee, eben da war ich auch. Da kann man genau sehen, ja, meine Sonnenbrillenabschnitte. Aber bei uns ist echt gerade schönes Wetter. Und das muss ich ausnutzen, ein bisschen draußen sitzen, tut gut für die Seele. So, now we have everything in. We have cinnamon, we have nuts, we have flour, we have sugar, we have eggs. I already told you, I don't know. We have the zucchini, we have the oil, we have the vanilla sugar. I think we have everything. And I think this will be enough. I'm not sure. I have this one. And I prepared that one. So this one is a bit bigger. So what do I... So, I'm going to use, what would you use? The bigger one or the smaller one? It's not easy now. I think I'm going to use the bigger one or the smaller one. Because when I use the smaller one, then it's a bit bigger and here's a bit thinner. So, do you read something? Big one, das große. Okay, you decide. The big one. So, I already prepared is it called baking paper? In Austria, it's called Backpapier in German. And I don't know what you're calling it. Because then we're gonna use Backpapier. So, I have to show you what I'm doing. Oh, it's heavy. So I'm going to prepare it. So in Tirolian, I would say, my granny would say, ich muss jetzt Backpapier aufs Blech tun. So that would be the words in Austrian. So now I prepared everything. And now I put it down. Here you can see it. So, that's great. That looks great. So, as I told you before, we have to put everything out of the bowl. I'm looking forward to it. I really love zucchini cake because it's so fresh. It's so fresh. Oh, tastes like summer. And really, summer is my favorite time of the year. It's warm, and I really love it when it's warm. I don't like it when it's cold. It's because I always have cold. So Austria is not the worst. It's not the place to be for me because we have a lot of cold months here. But when it's summer, because many people think that we in Austria, we don't have a real summer. They really think that here it's cold. But no, here it's not cold. It's really hot here. We have more than 30 degrees. The days are much more since I was a child. You know, it's due to the climate change. Yeah. So I will make everything in angles, but I think you were right with the big one. It looks so beautiful. And it tastes. Sorry for that, but it's really delicious. It's lovely, delicious, right? So, Austria is your favorite country. Have you ever been here? I think I also want to make you a travel list, what you should visit. I think that would be nice, better for you, because I know when I travel to some countries, I really don't know how to get from A to B. Especially here in Austria, it's really hard to find a way from A to B because there's a mountain, but there's no, you have to pay a lot for a taxi. There's no bus, and how to get from the A to B. So I think I really have to make you a travel video, something like that, that you know when you go to Austria what you should visit. So now the cake is going to the oven. So lot of kisses in the oven. So, macht's gut. I'm gonna switch. Was too much. So now that it's 20 after 8:20, and it will need around 20 to 30 minutes. I have to look at it, but I think we will talk a bit until it's finished. Yeah. Or if you don't want to talk, you can tell me, then we're gonna finish it. But I think we can talk a bit. Yeah, so now I have to wash my hands. So, as you have seen, the cake, so we'll need a chair, then it's easier for me. That's quickly. And I need something to drink, so cheers, guys. It's only water. Do you love English language? Yeah. It's not my mother language, but I give my best that you understand me. Beautiful kitchen. No, it's an old one. This kitchen is 40 years old. It's really old. And it's a used kitchen, so we're gonna use it. I don't know, I think there were many stories written here in this kitchen, so yeah, it was from my grandparents. Oh, thank you so much, Bila. Delicious, yeah. Oh, fine, thank you very much. Thank you. It's 1:20 at your place. Yeah, we are here in Austria. Here we have 8:20. 8:20, yeah. 8:20 p.m. As you can see outside, I don't know if you can see it here. It's getting dark a bit, but yeah, you could see everything, so it's summertime. I think that's always the best part from the summer, so that that it's not dark outside. Because when you have November or something like that in Europe, it's dark at 5 p.m. and it's so heavy you don't want to leave the house. And now I really went dancing, I don't know, 3 weeks ago at 8 or 9 p.m. for dancing lessons. And when I have it in November, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not able to do anything because it's so hard, you know the problem. So it's always like that when it's, ja. Karl, was ist das für eine Tasse? Mittlerweile schon ein bisschen angeschlagen, aber ist meine Lieblingstasse. Wann kommt eigentlich der Prinz mit dem Scheißgaul? Darf ich gar nicht sagen, gell? Aber steht da oben. Ja, die Tasse habe ich schon ewig. Die habe ich sogar schon gehabt, wie ich geritten bin. Ja, ich liebe die Tasse, ist riesengroß, aber ist meine Teetasse. It's zucchini cake, yeah. But the dancing. Oh, Charles, that doesn't matter. That was only. Yeah, I do both, but I hope I make everything good. So, ja. Viele Grüße, vielen Dank, Epiphemerus. Ich hoffe, ich habe es richtig ausgesprochen. So, halt merkt man, dass ich ganz trockene Augen habe. Ach Gott, die muss ich da wieder tropfen und ich habe meine Brille nicht auf. Ich habe keine Kontaktlinsen. So, today you see that my eyes are very, they are not wet enough. Is it right? I don't know. But I also forgot my glasses, but I can see everything. So I have astigmatism, but I can see everything until it's getting hard. But it's only getting hard when I'm learning. So and with chatting with you, that I can see everything. Many ask if I'm Spanish or Latin, and I told them no, I'm from Austria. But also here in Austria, they say that I'm not looking like an Austrian girl, especially in summer. As you can see, I'm getting brown or dark skin. So, it was also when I was a child. They always thought that I'm from somewhere else, but I'm from here, from Austria. You can see here. That looks crazy different from my sunglasses, because we have really hot summer days here now. Next time I have to put makeup on it. But that's true. So that was what you see here. That's real Victoria. That's real how I live. I only use a bit makeup for my eyes now. Everything is real here. Also the kitchen. So that's where I'm at home. Only Finus is missing, but he's outside because I think he's catching some mouses or something like that, or is sleeping. I don't know. But normally it's now it's mouse catching time. When he's shouting out loud outside, you only have to go away because it's heavy. But it's a cat. Thank you so much. Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche natürlich Deutsch. Ich kann auch gar nicht mehr was auf Deutsch erzählen oder in meinem Dialekt. Schauen wir mal, ob mich überhaupt wer versteht. Von allen, die hier Deutsch sprechen, keine Ahnung, schreibt mal in die Kommentare, ob ihr mich überhaupt versteht. Was soll ich sagen? Ja, also ich habe letzte Woche auch noch eine Prüfung gehabt, da ist ja alles zusammengekommen. Also, ich wisst ja, die Prüfung, habe ich immer gesagt, ich kann jetzt nicht so viel machen, weil ich Prüfung habe. Dann ist das andere auch noch gewesen. Mein Gott, das war jetzt echt eine harte Woche. Ja, versteht's mich? Cool. Cool. Super. Nein, eben. Aber ja, jetzt hoffentlich, dass die ganze Sache ein bisschen aufgeht. Ich habe jetzt viel vor. Ich will positiv in die Zukunft schauen, das Ganze, dass es wieder gut wird. Und da war es gerade richtig warm mit dem Ofen, weil der Kuchen geht schon auf. Richtig cool. Oh, thank you so much, Babulal. Thank you very much. I only speak English because most of you guys are English speaking person, or you understand English better than German. That's the reason why I'm speaking English. So oh, thank you very much, Lucas. Yeah, I also modeled for many years. I love to model bikini bikini shoots, they were my favorite part of modeling, something like that. Yeah, and acting would be my dream. It would really be my dream to make. I also thought about playing some smaller parts in some movies here in Austria, but as you know, Austria is not famous for movies, something like that. So it's really hard to get in, and you only can bring something in the movie, so you can bring, when you're the secretary, you only can open the door, so that's the thing you can do here. That was the reason why I didn't make it until now, but it's really a dream of myself for acting or something like that. And one big dream I have is being part of a music video, especially for a Latin or something like that. That would be awesome. That really it would be one of my dreams. Yeah. Also maybe for the Mexican music class. When I was in Mexico, I didn't realize before that they have such good singers in Mexico. They have really good singers there, and I didn't knew that they are from Mexico. And then I listened to their music, and it was so cool. Really, Latin music, pop Latin music. They are so cool, and maybe with one of them, I don't know. Yeah. No, my second name is not Partila. My second name, I also have a second name. That's the name from my granny, which passed away last week. My second name is, my second first name is Martina. Yeah, Victoria Martina. It's my second first name. So where are you from? I'm from Austria. So, how would you? No, I'm not drinking German beer because I don't like beer. I'm not drinking alcohol. The only thing where I use alcohol is when I make the apple strudel. Then I'm gonna use rum, but only a little bit. That's the only thing when I use alcohol, or I'm not drinking it, I'm eating it. But I'm not drinking alcohol, no. For me, it's always, I've seen a lot guys who drink alcohol, and I don't like it when they are losing what they are doing, and I think the next day is not so good. Yeah. And the body is then it's so beautiful. That's the reason why I'm not drinking alcohol. So, but everybody can drink, so for me it's no problem when somebody wants to drink, but I personally don't like it. Check the oven. I will do it, but I think we will need some more minutes because it's not dark enough. So but thank you for the reminder, because last time I really forgot it. Yeah. And I have to tell you, was always, when I made a cake, my granny was sitting there, and I always told my granny, you have to look until my cake is finished, because you have that for long looking, and now I have to check it on my own. But I'm going to do it for her, so yeah. So we need another 10 minutes for sure. Do you need billionaire perfume? I think a billionaire is always good. I think everybody needs billionaire, right? So I think you're speaking for everybody now. So I understand Italian. I was able to speak Italian, and I'm sure that I'm able to speak it again when I would learn it. But when I started with Spanish, then I forgot all the words, so I understand many things when you're telling me something in Italian, but I'm answering in Spanish, so yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Lucas. Thank you so much for your words. They're really nice. Was ist mein Lieblingsessen? Was ist mein Lieblingsessen? Schwierig. Ich mag ja recht viel. Ich bin eigentlich schon wählerisch. Also ich bin ja ein bisschen kompliziert. Das heißt, wenn ich jetzt in ein Restaurant gehe oder irgendwo bin, dann muss ich schon zuerst schauen, was es da gibt. Ja, also das ist schon noch ein bisschen hakel bei mir. Aber eigentlich bin ich nicht hakel. Also ich bin so mehr so, bin so eine Hipster-Esserin, gell? Also ich mag voll gerne Salatpizza, ich weiß nicht, ob du das kennst, aber es ist wirklich Calzone mit Salat innen rein und Joghurt-Dressing, das ist richtig gut. Das ist richtig gut, kann ich nur empfehlen. Asiatisch mag ich auch recht gern. Aber ich war ja dann so lange mal in Asien, ja, und wenn ich dann zu lange in Asien bin, dann kann ich das noch irgendwann auch nicht mehr sehen. Aber ich mag das voll gern. Vor allem so Nasi Goreng ist halt richtig gut. Vor allem das haben wir da dann mal um 1:30 in der Früh bestellt, weil wir da erst so spät angekommen sind. Das war das beste Nasi, was ich jemals gegessen habe. Das war so super. Käsknödel, also von Tiroler Speise Käsknödel. Oder so Marillenknödel, Spinatknödel, Schwammerknödel. Mag ich auch voll gern. Gell? Ich kann da gar nicht sagen, was ich jetzt so als. Oder auch so Eintopf, gell? So ganz simple Sachen finde ich richtig gut. Mhm. So the question was, what was my favorite things to eat? And I'm not able to tell you only one thing because I really love many things. So like salad pizza, you know, that's like calzone with salad inside and with yogurt dressing. It's really good. Or Asian food. Or in Austrian it's called Kaspressknödel, but they're cheese dumplings. I really love it, yeah. I really love it. I live in Austria. Now I'm not making cookies, I'm making zucchini kuchen, zucchini cake. So. No, I'm not from India. But nice. So, brennen, unfortunately I'm not able to answer your question because I'm not able to speak your language. So when you wanted, I'm going to answer your question. You have to say it in German, in English, in Spanish, then I give my best to understand, or in Italian, and there I also give my best to understand it. So the look in the oven. Oh, it smells so delicious already. Oh, you know when you have a cake inside and it smells so good. Yes, Lucas, you're right. I'm not. College is university, right? So I'm always a bit confused with the English words, but college is university, right? No, I'm not finished yet with university because I started with university late. I started after school and also finished one thing, but it wasn't mine. And during COVID, I really had time to think about what I want to do. And then I had the chance to study sports science and medicine, so 2 studies. And then I also started it. And when everything is good, then I'm not sure about it yet. But when everything is good, I will know it in 1.5 weeks, something like that. Then I finished sports science. So I have another bachelor degree. I know it in 1.5 weeks, something like that. But I will let you know, so I will gonna make a post and you know that I have another title. And I need some more years for med school, but that's because there's a bit, you're not allowed to finish it earlier, so you can finish the exams earlier, but you won't be able to get the degree earlier because you have to make the compulsory stuff, so it's not part of the exams. That's a bit difficult, but yeah. So yeah, you really need to smell of it. Yeah, for sure. That I'm sure that it wouldn't be that good in some cases, but here when you bake something, oh, it really smells really good. Good luck with university. Thank you very much. The exam last week was heavy. It was so heavy, and do you know, I learned really half a year for this. Since I'm here from Mexico, I started learning for this exam last week. And they ask questions where you felt, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They really ask one word from thousands of slides, but there was no important slide that you say, okay, that's important now that you know this little thing. Just gonna, are you kidding me? Yeah, that was, I don't know why they did it, but the exam was like Yeah, are you kidding me? And now I have to wait for the result. Hopefully it worked. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I gave my best. I fighted like a lion inside. Yeah, but sport made a lot of fun. Always also sport science. And now in summer I can start with my last work, so the written work. There I'm gonna make a work for plastic surgery. That's my final work for, you always have to write a paper, and this is my paper for plastic surgery. And then hopefully it's fine, yeah. Until now, every paper I wrote was good. I hope also this will be fine, hopefully. Only have to check if Finos is here, but my accent, thanks very much, I always give my best, that my accent is not that heavy. I going back to Mexico. Yeah, why not? I think it was really expensive in Mexico. It costs the same as here in Austria, really the same. So we bought the same at the Chedraui. So the Chedraui was my supermarket at Mexico. But it was beautiful. And for all of you guys in Mexico and around this area, all the other countries, I hope you're fine because of the hurricane. I really hope that you're fine because I heard that there's a big hurricane, so I hope you are fine. My thoughts were with you, and I heard it and I thought, oh my goodness, the next natural disaster, and I hope you're fine. But yeah. Du magst meinen Akzent, danke Sebastian. Er ist halt Tiroler Dialekt, gell? Bisschen hart mit dem K, habe ich schon oft gesagt. Es ist so ganz lustig, gell? Wenn ich da so rede, dann rede ich eigentlich schon gar nicht so, wie ich echt rede, weil ich probiere, ein bisschen Hochdeutsch zu reden. Also jetzt nicht, weil jetzt mache ich bewusst so, wie ich rede. Aber oft, wenn du mich hörst, dass ich sage, okay, jetzt möchte ich schön sprechen, dann versuche ich echt Hochdeutsch zu sprechen. Weil normal rede ich ja so, wie ich jetzt rede und nicht im Hochdeutsch. Und das ist Hochdeutsch, gell? Das wäre bei mir nichts mehr. Aber meine Leute auch nicht, also die reden alle gleich. Wir verstehen nichts. Aber ich muss sagen, ich habe einmal, da ist es mir so gegangen, gell, als wie es mit den jeden geht. Da bin ich einmal neben einer Schweizerin gestanden und habe mir gedacht, ich habe kein Wort verstanden. Jetzt weiß ich immer, wie es die Deutschen geht, wenn sie mich mit Tirolerisch haben. Das war wirklich so. Oh, thank you so much, Harry. You're also in nursing. No, I'm not in nursing. I'm in med school. So for being a doctor. Nursing, we had to make practical weeks at elderlies, yeah. But my cake is beautiful. But not with nursing, so it was more medical stuff. Because it's always that's not so cool, because when we have practical weeks and you want to make the blood samples or something like that, they always tell you the nurse is doing that, and you really have to ask. So I'm a med student, I want to learn that, because we only learned it, we made it once in the med school, and now we should be able to do it. And always when we're at the hospital, the nurse is doing that, the nurse is doing the work. But I want to be able to do it, so I'm getting a doctor, so I want to be able to. So last time I made it, I made it with a nurse. So nurse is woman, right? It was a man nurse. What's the word for that, guys? Oh, I'm not sure about it. It was a man, but he worked as a nurse. Nurse is woman. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. And he said to me, "Yeah, you can make it with my hands, so that with my arms, and I can try it." Yeah, that's really the thing here in Austria. It's strange, I think. Yeah. So, Harry, I'm not sure if I live in Austria when I be a doctor. I think yes, but I'm not able to answer the question now, because life can be once in that direction, once in that direction. So I'm really not able to answer. I think yes, but as I told you, I'm really not sure about it. I don't know. So don't forget the oven notary. I have looked at it, and now it's getting brown. So hopefully, I have to check it now. It tastes so delicious. It smells so delicious. No, it tastes. So, attentive left, yeah, it's not fixing plastic, it's much more with when there was a breast cancer or something like that, then you make it, then you can fix it up. So because they have a many, I always also was part of the surgery when there was an accident with a boy and the fingers were not where they have to be. This is also part of the surgery, of the plastic surgery here in Austria. But as I told you, I'm not sure if this is the way that I'm going. So maybe also orthopedy. It's in Austria. It's called orthopedy. It's trauma surgery. Maybe this is gonna be my, but I'm not sure about it. First, I thought about going to the neurologist, to being a neurologist. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not fixed now, and I have to think. So, Mac, I'm making zucchini kuchen, and the zucchini kuchen is now in the oven. So. So, hi back to Lovelicious. So maybe I'm not sure if I can upload one Lovelicious because Thursday is always the Lovelicious time, and I have many plans with Lovelicious. So I only can tell you this, that I really have many plans with Lovelicious. I wanted to start last week, but there was the case with my family here that I wasn't able to start last week. So I want to start next week with many new things when everything is a bit more quieter. Yeah. And I also have many plans with the Chica.Bonita channel. Many. I also have to finish one of my last videos. It's for my birthday. I had birthday in May, and I made a long video out of that, but I was not able to finish it, and I want to finish it the next day. So I will show you many things. So I really have a lot of plans. I hope you will like it. Guten Abend aus Nordwestdeutschland. Guten Abend zurück. Zuerst habe ich gefragt, ob wer aus Deutschland da ist. Jetzt haben wir jemanden. Noch jemanden neben dir, Karl. What is my next song I'm planning to do? I have many ABBA songs. I really have many ABBA songs where I want to make something. And I have many different plans, but ABBA is on my list. ABBA is really on my list. Check it. Maybe also a country song again. Yeah, I think, I also had Shania Twain. I have a really cool Shania Twain version. I found it, but I didn't have time to learn the dance until now. Maybe the songs, yeah. So. In Singapore, because he said I have to try this sweet dish. I wanted to visit Singapore last time when I was in Asia, because there was the flight from Phuket to Singapore to Indonesia, and that was the reason why I wanted to go to Singapore. But then I decided to make it directly from Phuket to Indonesia because it was cheaper. Oh my goodness, I'm a student. It was so horrible, expensive there. I thought, no, I'm going to Bali. And it was the best decision I made because, as you know, I had dengue 2 days after I arrived in Bali, so I didn't have anything. I didn't have time to make something in Singapore, so because I was so ill. So it was the best decision to go to Bali directly. So, yeah, Derry, that's true. Donny, right? He was a painter, cool. Oh, thank you so much, Bulldog's House. Donny, na, das kenne ich nicht. Aber ich google es danach. Ich google es danach. Ach, kein Problem, Patriot. Ja, ich spreche auch Deutsch neben Englisch und ich gebe mein Bestes, dass man mir Spanisch versteht und Italienisch kann ich lesen. Aber ja, eigentlich meine Muttersprache Deutsch. So now I have to check the cake in the oven. Is it if it already finished or not? So therefore we need a wood stick. Now we're gonna make the dust. I'm not sure, but it's already brown. But I'm not sure if it's on the inside, if it's brown enough. So it's hot. Oh. 5 more minutes, I guess. 5 more minutes, then it's already finished. I really thought that it's not finished yet. But you were right, I have to check the oven. It smells so good. So. Sebastian, ja, der Kuchen eben. 2-3 Minuten nur. Dann ist er al dente. So. Oh. So. Really, the smell vision, YouTube has to make a version so that you can smell everything. How's Findus doing, Byron? Findus is doing fine, but unfortunately he's missing Granny a lot. He's really missing her because he always went for a walk with her every day since the last months, every day. And he's missing her a lot, and we also went to the vet for getting a bit of medicine for him, that he's a bit more lucky again, because he was really so sad. But now he's getting better because he gets his medicine and really needs his medicine. Yeah, but he's crying, and you see that his head is like that, and you can see that he's not so happy because of that. But he gets a lot of love. He really gets a lot of love with all of us, and a lot of kalt Würstel, so goodies. Yeah. Yeah. So my name is Victoria. Thank you so much, Sebastian. So I think that the cake is ready now. We can put it out. I will show you. Oops. So time for the cake. As you can see here, it's already finished, and it tastes. It smells so good. It really smells so good. Now I need a bit of wood here. So we're gonna leave it here. The oven should stand there. That's the only good thing here in Austria. When it's cold in winter, then you really only need 5 or 10 minutes. Then the cake is cold. But now in summer it has to be here inside, because outside it's also so warm. But in summer I love it so much. So Yeah, I'm from Austria, not Australia. So, oops. My granny was 90 years old. Yeah. She had a beautiful life, and nobody expected here that she will go away. No, really nobody. I really thought that she would be 100 years. I cried a lot. She had a room next to me because we lived all together in a big house. But for her it was good. It was fine for her. She had a beautiful last hours. We were with her until the last second, so she was not alone. And you know the videos with her. Yeah, she was 90 years old, but I really thought that she will be 100. Or she will become 100. Yeah, what really was my expectation, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Victor, from Mexico. Cool. We're in Mexico. So I was in Mexico once in my life. Once in my life, yeah. But for 6.5 weeks, it was beautiful there. Unfortunately, it was not that warm. It was really cold. It was January, February. But it was so cool. It was so cool, and it would be so cool to go back again. Ja, Sebastian, 90 Jahre ein stolzes Alter. Ja, das hat sie wirklich gut gemacht. Danke, Karl. Ich wünsche alles Bestens. Es ist halt momentan wahrscheinlich alles ein bisschen drunter und drüber hier. Klarerweise, bis man es geregelt hat. Gell? Aber es passt soweit. Die Oma hat gesagt, zum Schluss lachen, nicht weinen. Und die Oma war immer eine, die ist immer die hat ja ganz lange Theater gespielt. Die hat ja über Jahrzehnte Theater gespielt, bis zu eigentlich 85 Jahre, glaube ich sogar. Und die hat sich das erste Mal gern. Und deswegen weiß ich genau, dass sie immer, die war immer so ein Kameramensch hat, immer mit dem Handy gespielt, die hat mit 90 Jahren noch WhatsApp und das gehabt. Deswegen ist das voll in Ordnung, dass ich da eben so mit dem Quatsch und das alles, also das hat ihr immer so gut gefallen, wenn wir das gemacht haben. Aber das Leben muss weitergehen irgendwie. Man wird sie niemals vergessen, es ist sicher Haut. Ich weine oft, ich weine jeden Tag am Abend, klarerweise, vor mir Sternenhimmel aufgeschaut. Aber es muss halt irgendwie weitergehen. Ja. So. You sound German. Yeah, that was German. My Tyrolean dialect, as you can hear. That's because my English is not a native English. It's always where you say I have a nice accent. It's only because of my German English version. Ja. Von Rumänien schön. Rumänien wäre ich auch nie. So. French. French. No, I don't speak French. That's one of the languages I really don't understand, and I have no chance to say anything in French. Only know oui, know. That's the only thing I can say. But I was in France 3 times. I have to think about it. Once in Paris in a winter season in December. That was beautiful, but it was so cold. It was so cold. Yeah, and 2 times in Lyon at the Equita, and that's a big horse exhibition. That was great, and I also won there. Yeah, that was my biggest. In Lyon, when I won there, I was futurity champion, level 3 or 4, something like that. I'm not, but that was the biggest thing I ever won. Yeah, that was cool. The reason why Lyon is in my heart forever. So, I'm 31 years old. I hope that I'm not looking that old. Nein, ich bin nicht in Lyon, ich bin in Österreich. Ich war nur in Lyon. Da war es sehr schön. Aber ist auch jetzt schon einige Jahre her. 10 Jahre, wenn ich gerade so zurückdenke. 2013 habe ich gewonnen. So I thought, because one asked if I'm in Lyon yet, and I said no, and it is already 10 years ago when I was in Lyon, and 11 years when I won the tournament, or the horse show, yeah. Time flies, especially when you think that, yeah, it's only 5 years, and you think 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's already 10 years. Yeah, I think you know it, everybody knows it. It's heavy. So. Ja, Jahrgang 1993. 5. Mai habe ich Geburtstag gehabt. War in Wien, das war cool. War echt cool. So. No, unfortunately, I don't speak Greek. I've also never been there. But I think it's beautiful there. Athena or something like that, or Creta. Maybe on my next bucket list. But I participated at a radio. So now I have to think something for you. I participated at a radio winning game, and maybe I will win there. I don't know. I'm not sure. But there you can win something for traveling, some money for traveling, and then Creta or something like that would be my next destination, maybe. And I have to stay there, because always when I'm traveling, I travel far away. Really, I'm traveling then for 24 or 30 hours, something like that. But traveling only for 2 to 3 hours flight, it would be cool. Maybe I should start with that. I think it would be a good idea. The only thing I planned really for summer is to visit my horses that I've sold. That's a big dream. To see them again, because the first horse I had, she was called Teresa, and she's now really old already, and I want to see her at least once again. That would be so cool and great. That's the only thing I planned for this summer. Ja, ich habe eine medizinische Ausbildung, beziehungsweise bin ich in medizinischer Ausbildung. Du kannst ruhig du zu mir sagen, musst nicht sie sagen. Alles voll gechillt. Oh, thank you so much. Do you like me? That I'm pretty? Thank you so much. Wie weit ist der Kuchen? Der Kuchen ist schon draußen. Der kühlt jetzt ab, aber ich schneide mir jetzt ein Stück runter, weil ich muss sie auf kosten, und wenn ich runterschneide, nachher wird das alles ein bisschen schneller cool. So, das Messer, nehmen wir mal ein kleines Messer, nicht das große, ja. And let's look for the knife. This is enough. So, it's really hot, yeah, but when I'm cutting it, then I can try it, and it's much easier, because, so, that was not good cut, but it's fine, because it's not cold, it's too warm. That's the reason, because why the cut is not that good yet, but that's no problem, because as you know, when it's getting cold, then you can cut every cake much better. But I want that this cake is getting a bit colder, because otherwise we have to wait now for, I don't know, an hour, something like that. I already tried it. It's good. It's really good. I do have to wait a bit, because otherwise I will get problems with my stomach. 5 minutes or something like that, because it's really hot. So this is the cake. Now, as you can see, the cut here was really not good, but that was because it's hot, as I told you before. When you wait until it's cold, then you can cut the cake without any problems, but not when it's warm. I really made it only because otherwise we will have to wait now for 2 hours. You're impressed? You don't have to be impressed. I really cut it not very beautiful, but this is a type of cake which don't have to be beautiful. It has to be tasty. And I also made, trip cakes. I also can make really beautiful cakes. I made once a do you know Findet Nemo or Find Nemo? With the small fish. I made a 3-layer cake. It was so beautiful. I think I posted it once at the community post, and that was beautiful cake. But this is a cake that should taste. And when you make beautiful or tasty cake, you always have to make a compromise between it, because when you make a big and beautiful cake, these cakes never taste like old granny cakes, never. They always have a taste like a bit of American style, and you don't have to make them that sweet, but they are tasting like cakes. And these cakes are making like, this made my mother or my granny or something like that, and that's the difference. But I always also made a course for making cakes, and the instructor also told us you have to make a compromise between tasting and how it looks like. And that's really true, especially in summer, because the cream is going away, so you really have to think about it. So it's our own science for making cake. So yeah. So. Nein, ich bin aus Österreich, nicht Deutsche, aber ich spreche Deutsch. Yeah, Terry, my first horse was called Terry, like Teresa. Her name was Teresa, yeah, and her nickname was Terry. Yeah, Terry is in Austria is a short form from Teresa. I have to drink something. When I speak so much. I heard some guy speaking, but I don't know who speaks there. I don't know. Maybe my dad. So I have to wash my hands before I taste it. So, now I'm here again, guys. Now I'm here. Taste test. But when you have any wishes for the lovely dishes, you can always write it in the comments, or in the comments from the live session on the Love and Delicious. There you can read it. So now I have to taste it and try it. And I will have to tell you, it's lovely delicious. It's really lovely delicious. Das ist Zucchini, okay? Nein, ich bin nicht von Graz, ich bin aus Tirol. Mini Berge. It's real good. Lasagna. I will write it down. Lasagna. Maybe next time lasagna. It's so good. You really have to try it. I could I would give you one. I think we really have to make a meet and greet once, and then I will bake for you. That would be cool. That would be so cool. Ja. Also, Karl, wirklich, das schmeckt voll gut. Ich schreibe ins Rezept rein. Und was bei den Sachen so cool ist, man kann es eben so süß machen, wie man will. Aber da ist jetzt nicht so süß, da ist schon recht viel Zucker dran. Aber es ist ja ein großer Kuchen, es ist echt groß verteilt. Und der ist recht dünn. Das ist wirklich cool. Muss ich meinem Papa Sticker geben, der hat immer Freude. Aber sie der zerfällt das nur voll, weil es so warm ist. Normalerweise kann man Kuchen ganz normal essen. So normally you can eat it normal, so like cake. It's only because it's so hot. That's the reason why it's going away now. But it's so good. I'm always eating rafinha, so like in Asia. Oh, vielen Dank, Kiki. Nun wird es live ASMR. Ich finde es immer so creepy, wenn ich so TikTok schaue. Mir sagt es immer oft so an, da habe ich Angst. Aber wirklich, der steht da mit dem Mikrofon und der macht das ASMR. Das ist ja gut und recht, aber ich finde, für den macht man Angst. Der schaut ganz so komisch. Also told you now, he said it's live ASMR now. And I told him, when I'm scrolling at TikTok, I always see at night one woman making ASMR with everything. And I'm scared of this woman. And I know ASMR, and some women or guys really make it cool, but I am scared of this woman. I'm not sure what she's doing. No. So guys. Ja. Maar ja. 5 minutes here of you. Richard Stonebøn er så cool, med en Fragebag dazu haben. Aber gar nicht gut. Stonebøn wäre auch so eine. Stonebøn habe ich eine Ausbildung gemacht zum Instruktor. War ich immer. Bin immer essen gegangen in die Mall. Da gibt es einen coolen Asiaten, der war so gut. Im Olympiazentrum, da war ich immer. Wie alt bin ich? 31. So if you have any question or you want to talk with me, you always can write. These are the last few minutes. Oh, my nose. It's so good. I only had already dinner today, so that's the reason I'm not eating like that. I had a vegetable Eintopf. You know Eintopf? In Austria, it's called, sorry. It's one bowl, and it's called one bowl, and there you put everything in. And it was with vegetables and small noodles, so noodle stars. And it was so good. I really love it. It looks strange, but there's only vegetables, and it's really good. Maybe I make it once with Lovely Delicious. That's really good. Yeah, and it's healthy. I have so many ideas for the Lovely Delicious. I really have so many ideas, and I make so many hours only for making the business plan, because I really love making something like that, and it makes so much fun. I hope you also like the way we're gonna go now next weeks. It will be so much fun. Yeah, it will be fun. Yeah. So Lucas, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Monika, nein, ich komme aus Nordtirol. Ja. Südtirol habe ich mein Pferd über 3 Jahre stehen gehabt. War recht cool. Bin immer reingefahren, 3-mal die Woche. Bei der Blose in der Nähe war ich da immer. Schon lange her jetzt. Ja. No, I'm not going to make a dessert. That's the dessert. It was cake. It was zucchini cake. So good. It's so good. Head back to Ukraine. My trainer is also from Ukraine. He's amazing. Danke, vielen Dank. So. So thank you so much. I've read everything, so I gave my best. Brashant, I also don't know, but I hope you like it, what you see. We're already at the end. Guys, I only can tell you thank you so much for the first live session now since weeks. As I already told before, the time is running and the time is flying. It was May now. Now we have the mid of July. Where is the time? We had Christmas. We had Christmas, New Year's Eve. Now we have summer. Where is the time? I don't know. But I think we're all the same boat. So, yeah. So thank you so much for the live session that you were here. It meant a lot to me that we had the chance to talk now. You know what happened these days. So thank you so much. It really, 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 really meant a lot to me, because as I told at the beginning, that's my big YouTube family now. YouTube is a part of my life now, and I really missed it the last days. I will upload, the uploads will come again in the next days, as it was before. So there was the break, you know, why the break was. But there will be much more as before, because I have many plans. And thank you so much for talking with you. And I can promise, or I I try to promise you, because we don't know what happens, but normal. So if everything is normal, I can promise you that the next live session will be soon, not only in some weeks, maybe already next week, with dancing or baking or whatever. I'm not sure. I've also had an idea for making a session with translating German to English or German to the other language. I think that would be cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to wish you a nice evening or a nice day. I don't know where you're from, when you're, or like good morning or something like that. It depends where you're from. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. And I love you all, and a lot of kisses. And we will see us in the chat and next time live, guys. I wish you the best. Bye. And try the recipe. The zucchini kuchen is great. It's really great.